drop 'em. One hook and I'll rock 'em. One more and I'll stop 'em. Call the fighter, I'll lock 'em. Op 'em. If he reach, then I'll pop 'em. Street sweeper, I'll wash 'em. Homicide, come and chalk 'em. Drop 'em. One hook and I'll rock 'em. One more and I'll stop 'em. Call the fighter, I'll lock 'em. Op 'em.
You are now tuned into the Boxing Bros. I'm Caden, and I'm here with my co-host. Briefly, Ned the TBE is not with us because he's currently wrestling grizzly bears.
Yeah, what's going on, everybody? It's the commissioner, $1
Yeah, and this is G. I'm a little under the weather, but I'm thugging it out just for y'all.
Mm-hmm. He's thugging it out just for you all. So the first topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is our reaction to Canelo versus Triple G. And I'm turning it over to Conspiracy Single G. What was your reaction to the fight?
Honestly, I wasn't really impressed by either gentleman, to be honest with y'all. But and here's why. I do respect the fact that Canelo was trying to go for the knockout, but you know, Triple G wasn't even trying to engage with Canelo. You know what I mean? Like Triple G barely threw the right hand. He kept that right hand like glued to his face because he knew the counter was coming. You know, and at first, though, I'm not even gonna lie, I gave Triple G like unnecessary rounds, and then when I watched it back the second time, I was like, "Yo, G, you're bugging." You know what I mean? So, like, what did I score it? I only gave Triple G 9, 10, and 11, and that was it. You know, it was just unfortunate, man. Like this Triple G looked like the shell of his old self. I don't know. It was a poor performance, man. But you know, it's not like Canelo was spectacular. It just Triple G was old, and to be honest, I don't know if I want to say this, but Canelo's style is looking like he's a one-trick pony, man. You know what I mean? He doesn't switch it up. His past maybe four fights, same thing, you know. So I don't know. I'm waiting for opposition to figure him out, you know. But maybe it's because he punches so hard that dudes are like, nah, I don't want to engage with this dude. But I thought at least, you know, because I was hoping for a knockout, but I thought at least Triple G would bang with Canelo. But unfortunately, I was wrong, you know.
All right, and we're turning it over to $1.
First of all, shout out to Canelo. Shout out to Triple G. I love the fact how they embraced at the end of the fight. I thought that was warm my heart. I thought that was dope. That's what the sport is all about. Canelo was Canelo. You know, I'm not going to steal nothing away from his victory. I'm not going to take it away from his victory. I'm not going to say Triple G was too old. I'm just going to try to say that this Canelo is different. This is the Canelo that we know who keeps getting better every time we seen him. Yeah, he failed the last time out, but you get up for your rivals, you know. Yeah, Triple G's up there in age, but Triple G still been taking out the other people, you know. And sure, I want to see him against somebody else, you know, but maybe Canelo is just that good and he just keeps getting good, you know. But I don't want to, you know, just take anything away from his victory. You know, G, I heard what you were saying, but if it isn't broken, you know, right. And I thought that with Triple G summing this whole thing up, like everybody want to take things away from Canelo. They might want to say Triple G is too old or whatever, but I'm going to quote the great Triple G, what he said last night. He said, Canelo is a true warrior. If you don't understand that, you don't understand nothing. And that just summed up everything for me. Oh, and I only gave Triple G 2 rounds last night. I don't know, but I'm biased.
Or not. Or when people saying you're biased are biased, as we covered the other week. Look, I don't want to get into it too much. I feel like this was evident for those who were being objective. Like, I personally thought Canelo won every single fight. If that makes me biased, whatever. I'm just being honest. I call it like I see it. Like, your insults against me don't stop me from speaking my truth and what I believe. I thought Canelo, edged it out the first fight. I thought he won, definitively the second fight. And I thought this fight was a blowout. I had it 117, 111. So I gave Triple G 3 rounds. But to be fair, I gave Triple G every round I could possibly give him. So even one of the rounds I gave him was close, and I still gave it to Triple G, just because I appreciate what Triple G was doing. Now there are going to be people who say that Triple G's old now that Canelo beat him, but I hope it's not the people that were in the comment section saying that Triple G's still going to beat him and Triple G was going to wash him, although Triple G was 40 years old and they knew that going in. I hope it's not the people who picked Callum Smith or the people who picked Billy Joe Saunders or people who picked what's his name, Caleb Plant, because those guys are younger than Triple G, but Canelo dominated them and he stopped Billy Joe Saunders and he stopped Caleb Plant. So you got to look at it like Triple G may be 40, but he still went the distance. So it wasn't like he wasn't the same Triple G, and I will admit that. But let's be clear, I had the foresight to say that before this fight even started. You can't be someone who thought Triple G was going to beat Canelo at 40, and then when you saw 40-year-old Triple G say, oh, he only beat him because he's old. No, he beat him, and you thought Triple G was going to win. Triple G was showing all these signs the last few fights. That's why Canelo said, I'm not interested in fighting Triple G. Remember, Canelo didn't pick this fight. This fight was picked for him by you, the people who thought that 40-year-old Triple G could beat Canelo. So you can't get mad at Canelo for taking your easy money because you believed in the nonsense. People like me was trying to tell you a long time ago that Triple G was not going to beat Canelo. And I say this one thing about Triple G, and I respect this one thing about Triple G. He found a way to go the distance. It wasn't his best night, and Canelo hit him with some shots, and he took them. I respect that for Triple G. I respect Triple G's grace at the end of the fight. I think Triple G has had a hell of a career, but I don't think he's that big drama show anymore, and I didn't think that for a long time. But you all did. Some of you, I shouldn't say you all, but some of you did, and last night you found out the real. I don't want to hear anything anymore. This trilogy is officially dead, and Canelo won it. And Gennady Golovkin even admitted that himself. Go ahead, G.
Yeah, and then also, too, his strategy was just off. Like, you gave up the first 6 rounds, like, easy, right? And I think he was probably banking on Canelo getting tired at the end, and that's what he was going to clean up. But it just didn't work, man. I'm just like, damn, this guy here, yo, what happened to Triple G? Yeah. But also, I wanted to say, shout out to the Zone. They were promoting the hell out of this fight. It was all over TV, all over my phone. I'm like, damn, bro, I already got the Zone and they promoting to me. So I was like, they really wanted people to buy this.
So you got to pay for it. You got the Zone, but you had to buy this fight.
It was the left hook, fellas. The left hook kept Triple G honest. It was the left hook that kept Triple G honest, man. I don't want to run into it, but I watched the other fights leading up to it, and that left hook in the beginning of the rounds is what made Triple G, this was a different Canelo. And there's a new, before we close, there's a new cool punch in boxing. And Caden, we locking in. There's a new cool punch in boxing. And y'all know what I'm talking about. It's the up jab. We're locking in and we doing the up jab. You know what I'm saying?
You take us out, bro.
Let us know how y'all feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. We just getting started. It's the Boxing Bros.